Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Lush Gardener, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to Lush Gardener. This is the place where we talk about succulents in depth and in detail about every other problem that you could face while growing succulents. Now of late I'm not able to make a lot of videos. As you can see, we have started to receive winter rains, and this is all because of another cyclone that has started to show up. Now it is definitely not directly affecting my city, but it has its indirect effects, and that is what's happening. We are getting a lot of rain. It's been almost 2 days. The climate is very gloomy, very dull. There is no sunlight at all, and it has been raining without a break for continuous 2 days. That's almost like 48 hours it has been raining, which definitely is not the type of environment that succulents would prefer, but we have to try and do something with it. So I have put in a lot of plastic sheets. I have covered up my succulents. Again, this is my rain gutter. I have used a plastic sheet. Now unfortunately I cannot take out the plastic sheet, as I said, because it's been raining continuously without break, so it doesn't make any sense of taking out the plastic. The water will end up in the pots. So I have used a plastic sheet, and even my other succulents are also covered. Nothing much can be done because this is the only way I can protect my succulents from rain. Otherwise, as I said, it's been raining continuously. The water is going to end up into the soil and it is not going to dry. So one, it's already winters, and plus it's raining, so it's a very bad combination for succulents, so need to be extremely careful. So if you're from the neighboring city or in the same city as I live, ensure that you are covering up your succulents. Do not keep your succulents open. No matter how gritty your soil mix is, no matter how well draining your soil mixes, please do not expose it, because the forecast says that it's going to rain for another 2 days. So if you are in a situation like this, immediately cover your succulents. Do not let them sit in rain, otherwise there is a high possibility that your succulent might get rotted. And this is another setup as well. It's so beautiful to see that even with this very a foggy plastic sheet, you can still see the beautiful colors of my succulents. You can see this, how beautiful my succulent looks, but unfortunately I can't take this off because it's raining continuously. But you can see I really hate keeping my succulents under the plastic sheet like this, but this is the best that I can do. Otherwise of course they will get rotted, because it's going to take a very long time for the soil to dry if it is going to get wet because of the climate. As I said, there is no sun. It's very cold. It's been raining. It's wet and cold everywhere. Terrible climate. So I'm quickly going to finish this video and get back because it's freezing out. So I have covered them up, and hopefully it's going to stay for another 2 days. I hope the sun comes out as soon as possible, because it is getting terribly bad for my succulents, but I can't help but keep them inside this. So I have just put these paper clips at the edge of each of the pot, because it's very windy as well, otherwise the plastic sheet is going to kind of fly off. So if it stops raining, I will have to come back and take out the plastic, but it doesn't look like it's going to stop raining, so fingers crossed. I don't want to have any surprises when I'm going to take out the plastic sheet, because that's what I'm worried the most. But this is the only option that I'm left with. Under the shed I don't have any place, because I have a lot of my leaf propagations that are being propagated. There are other succulents as well, so that is also completely occupied. I was not actually prepared for this, so it's going to turn out to be a difficult task now. So let's hope that the sun shows up soon. So these are few of the arrangements. Again, I have kept them under the shed, but there was a little bit of water droplets which I will blow it off after the video. Because of the strong wind, the water has blown up on them. So these leaf propagations, I've moved them away from the edge, and these are some of my cuttings that I had recently put in. Now the issue is they do not have roots, so I have to be extremely careful they do not come in contact with any moisture. So, and these again are few of my leaf propagations. They have got wet, and I don't think some of them are going to be successful. These are another set of succulents. Now I have not covered this with plastic because there is a roof above this. But the soil is slightly wet. That is because of the water splatter from the ground. It has wet, and you can see the containers have also fallen because of the strong wind. It was very windy yesterday, so a lot of these boxes happened to fall off. But luckily, the succulents have stayed in their place. The succulent soil is slightly wet, but I'm not much worried because they were underwatered. So this little bit of water is going to work out really well. The soil is not soggy wet, but it's slightly moist, so that is not going to harm the succulent because, as I said, most of them are underwatered, so they will be getting their regular watering what I do, so I don't have to water them. But let's see if it doesn't reduce. The rains do not reduce. I'll have to put another plastic sheet over here. But for now, as per the forecast, the rains are going to stay for another 2 days. So by then, I think it should get normal. It won't be much of an issue because there is already a roof above it, so I don't have to be worried much. So guys, that's all about it. I hope that you liked the video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep propagating.